What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We finally have the powered cube on Arena. It is a good day. I am uploading this video the day that it released, so if you haven't already, you can go queue it up. There are two options. Best of one is actually ranked. As you can see here, it is in fact ranked. So this is a normal Premier Draft entry fee, which is kind of terrible for a Phantom event, meaning you don't keep the cards. They try to offset this with like bonus packs. These are specialty packs, but I don't think they should ever have a cube cost this much. There's also the option for best of three, and that is unranked. But we're going to do best of one. So you can open power, and in the first couple of drafts I did get some power. Aggro is still going to be a very good strategy here, as you're going to have a lot of the best creatures available, but I'll point things out as they come around. And yeah, for example, we've opened a Johnny, which is just going to be one of the best creatures in the format. Now, I don't particularly like drafting aggro, especially in Vintage Cube. It's just not my style. Like, I'd rather quote unquote have fun by drafting cards like Displacer Kitten, which can go infinite with things like Teferi and a Mana Rock. That being said, especially as people are finding their bearings of a format like Powered Cube, going more aggressive base is going to be good. It's just not what I want to be doing, you know? The right pick is a Johnny. The fun pick for me is Displacer Kitten. I'm a fish. I'm a fool. Ooh, Mana Vault. That is a really good pickup following the Displacer Kitten. So this is one of the old school cards. If you haven't played with cards from basically 1994, 1995, this is... Well, if you play any Commander, you'll know about Mana Vault, of course, but it's a 1-mana rock that adds 3 colorless. It is, unfortunately, a little bit of a cost to untap it if you want to untap it again. And it deals damage to you if you don't choose to untap it. So, Mana Vault, easily the strongest card here. Wheel of Fortune, another one I like. Talisman of Dominance. Dark Ritual. This is my kind of start to a draft. So you're going to need to take early interaction in this format. Oko's pretty good. There's a Mana Leak here. There's an Unholy Heat. Portal to Phyrexia is pretty funny with Displacer Kitten, though. That's kind of a win more. It's a really good Tinker target. Nadu is really good with Displacer Kitten. What is my kitty cat doing over there? I like taking either Oko or Leak. Let's go ahead and just take the stupid sexy Planeswalker here. Okay, and now we have a pack that I do not really care for. I think Reanimate strategies are going to be really, really good in this format. You now have access to actual Reanimate and Necromancy and stuff. So the Powered Cube is akin to the old school Vintage Cube that they used to have on Magic Online. What do I want to take here? Kind of want to just take like Oust for some early interaction. Let's do that. Talisman of Conviction looks very good. Arid Mesa's great. Oh, I guess Spara's Headquarters. Actually, Spara's looks better, but I'm going to take the Talisman. I'm a big fan of the Artifact decks in Vintage Cube. Ooh, so this is a card that until people play against it, they might not realize how good it is. It's a very strange Planeswalker. Comet Stellar Pup. 4 mana, 5 loyalty. It only has one ability of rolling a 6-sided die. However, depending on what you roll, you can have a variety of effects. So the 1 or 2, it gets +2, and then you make 2 1/1 squirrels. The 3 ends up being a -1, and you return a card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. On a 4 or 5, it deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on him to a creature, planeswalker, and then subtracts 2. And then on a 6, it gets +1, and you get to activate the ability twice more. So it's just really good, trust me. You'll have to trust me on that one. Zagoth Triumph for blue-green. Seems fine out of this particular pack. Displacer Kitten just very good with planeswalkers and stuff as well, notably. Okay, interesting pack. Thespian Stage in the format because you do have Dark Depths available now, but I'm going to take the Trinket Mage given that I already have the Vault, and it's still pack 1, so I might be able to pick up, you know, a Mox Sapphire, a Soul Ring, a Black Lotus if we're lucky. That would make Trinket Mage have 2 fantastic targets. Okay, so we might be building one of those fun, like 4 or 5 color value-based decks. Do I want Dig Through Time or do I want Taiga here? Because now that I've taken the Comet and I have the Oko, a red-green land is honestly pretty solid. Sure. Nice. Wield the Talisman of Dominance. This doesn't add any secondary color for us yet because I don't have black, but I am an enjoyer of the mana rocks. Let's see, blue, red, black. Again, more free black mana. This is probably just Otawara, right? Yeah, I think Otawara's a better free roll. Still can be an artifact deck, so taking Nexus or Endstone isn't terrible. I'm not huge on Nexus, but I guess I don't really care for Endstone. I don't know. None of these matter for us. Foundry's good. And Enlightened Tutor's not bad. Actually, I'm going to take the Enlightened Tutor for the upside. Alright, pack 2. No power, however, we did open a couple of very strong cards. Mana Drain, Channel. There's a Lion's Eye Diamond for any draw 7 effect or combo cards like Breach. I want to note now, and it might be fixed eventually, or by the time this video goes live. I guess that's only a few hours from now. Lion's Eye Diamond does not hold priority, I've been told. So, for example, if you cast Time Twister and you're not holding full priority, you're not going to be able to sack your Lion's Eye Diamond in response like you would need to normally. So make sure you're holding full control if you draft Lion's Eye Diamond combo decks. Yeah, we'll just take the drain. Ooh, that's a fun pack. Sneak Attack. We could definitely be sneaking. We're losing out on one of the best cheaty in targets in Cruelty, or the Archon. Red-green Talisman looks good here. Yeah, I'll take the Sneak Attack for potential. A lot of upside taking it right now, for sure. Strip Mine. There's also Bolt. Narset. We're actually Omnath colors. This is not a great Strip Mine deck. But there are Strip Mine combos in the cube, so I'll take it because it's just so good. Balance. Oh, there's the Breach. Oh, okay. Well, this is also a really good balance start with all these mana rocks and planeswalkers and stuff, but Breach is so disgusting. And you know what? I can tutor for the Breach. I wouldn't need to necessarily wheel the Lion's Eye Diamond, but I would need to get Brain Freeze for this to be the full combo. Oh, there are just so many cards I want in this pack. I want the Balance, I want the Breach, I want the Rogrin, I want the Pentad. this hurts. I'm going to take the balance. It's just better for my deck right now. Oh, persist, yeah. I was mentioning on stream right before I started recording here. Reanimate, again, probably one of the best decks. It's just always open. It has so many core cards. We'll take the currency converter there, though. Oh, okay. I mean, Minsc and Boo is disgusting. Is this the nerfed one? No, this is the 4-mana one. Losing out on a blue-white talisman, Sheldock Isle, Lutri. Lutri's gonna be less good in like the vintage cube, I think, than some of the arena cubes, but it's still gonna be great. Like you have access to ancestral and whatnot, you know.
Fight the good fight. Actually, fight all the fights.
So what am I doing? 4-color walkers, planeswalker control. Temple Garden, I guess, looks good. I don't have any fetches yet. Kind of sucks. Sneak attack, notably, not doing much here. And I guess I don't have much card draw, do I? Currently, this deck might be bad. Yeah. Currently, it might be bad. We have a black-white. So more freaking black fixing. Could take a portable hole just for some cheap interaction. I guess Talisman's still good with balance and whatnot. There's the green-white Talisman back. Okay. We're actually like an artifact deck. Witch Enchanter. That's too good and free, but Primus is great with sneak. Red-white land versus interaction. Let's take the interaction this time. More interaction. We already passed on the Nadu, so we're not going to be taking the Sylvan Safekeeper there. Oh, Sheldock came back. I don't know about this one. Could use some draw 7s with all these talismans. 4 talismans. Could use Tellurian Academy. Yeah. Like I didn't wield a breach or anything. Oh, you know what? Kappa is not bad with all this artifact. Mox Jet. All right, we did open power, and of course, it's the one color I'm not playing. Hilarious. I do want to note a card in this pack that is going to win many games, and that is freaking Gut, True Soul Zealot. If you've played the Magic Online Vintage Cube, you'll know how good this one is. 3-mana 2/2. Whenever you attack, this doesn't have to, just whenever you attack, you can sacrifice another creature or an artifact. If you do, make a 4/1 menace that's tapped and attacking. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, if you can play this out on turn 2, you know, or maybe you play a creature on turn 2 and then you play Gut on turn 3. Yeah, it's just, I hate Gut. Anyways. Oh, okay. There's the Teferi. I just got a Mox Jet. So we have the Cat Teferi Mox Jet combo. So if you want to know what happens there is Teferi -3 bounces your Mox Jet to your hand. You draw a card, right? You replay the Mox Jet, trigger the Displacer Kitten, flicker the Teferi, who comes back and then can repeat the process. -3 on your Mox Jet. And every time you do that loop, you're netting a black mana. I can do it with Mana Vault too and net multiple colorless. There's Crucible for the Strip Mine.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
Time Twister, there we go. Oh, there's Grizzlebrand for sneak attack. God, with all this mana acceleration, this is a pretty good draw 7 deck, though. And like, yeah, I think I just time twister it because I don't have much card selection, so I'm not going to be able to easily assemble the Grizzlebrand, or rather the sneak attack with creatures. Passing an Ugin there, but that often wheels. Toxic would not be a bad splash with all the free black we have. However, Hollowed Fountain also looks great. The Minsk and blue, the Boo splash is looking a little bit awkward since that would be a double off color. Or like blue-white main. Blue-white main splashing white-green. Oh, sorry, blue-white main splashing red-green. It might be too hard to splash the Minsk. I also kind of want to just take Counterspell here. But I think the blue-white land's too important. Oh, Fallen Shinobi's in this. That's cool. Didn't realize they brought this back. Hardly recognized it with the art. Foundry. The Big D DAC. Coveted Jewel. Not a great Coveted Jewel deck, but I do love Coveted Jewel. This is Multiversal or Plateau, most likely. Yeah, F it. We'll take the Jewel. I'll draw some cards. There is a big artifact. That's another good sneak attack hit. Okay. Well, that makes the sneak attack good enough now. Primus, Titan. Hell, we could even now grab this Overlord. It's not bad. We're losing out on a lot of lands, though. Man, Gut Wheeling is just so sick. Blue-red land. More stupid black fixing, dude. Oh god, this is another red card. I didn't even notice the Bombardiers. This is another red card that's going to just end games. 3 mana, 2/2 Menace Haste with the sack ability of another creature artifact that deals damage equal to the yeah, it's just absurdity. It's actually really good with like our Triplicate Titan and Primus, but it's good with all of our talismans too. I mean, you can attack and then immediately sacrifice something. And the Bombardiers are just absurd. Absolute absurdity. This is a weird deck. I'm going to be able to get away with few lands here. Like even 16 lands might be too many. Man, last pick Necromancy? Let's see. Yeah, the Minskin Boo's too good not to play. The Coveted Jewel and the Kappa are probably the real cuts. Can fit a couple more cards in here if we want to. Flame Slash and Bombardiers. Actually have some decent early interaction as well. I count the Jet as a land, which is why I'm not putting it into the deck right now. Bombardiers. It's just too good not to play. We're actually getting pretty heavy in red. Yeah, white, blue, red with a taste of green. Can maybe cut the Galvanic Blast then. Think I want the March of Otherworldly Light instead. All right, I mean, this is a unique deck. I don't know if it's actually good. We are going to get a lot of non-basic lands here. Question is, do I want to run the strip mine when I'm doing this too? How many tap lands, always tap lands, do I have? Oh, just 2. That's not as bad as I thought. Though there are a few that are sometimes going to enter tapped. So like 2.5, 3 tap lands. But with 4 talismans, that's a lot less problematic, I think. Oh god, maybe I am supposed to run the end stone here. Let's see, 10, 5, 6. What would I cut for the end stone, though? Because I keep saying I want more card draw, you know? Or maybe it is the Coveted Jewel. Coveted Jewel Displacer Kitten. Maybe I don't need this. Oh no, Currency Converter is also a card draw for us. Yeah, I can probably shave one of the talismans then. Do we want one that adds blue or one that adds white? Probably blue, I guess. So cut the Talisman of Hierarchy. Or, yeah, Hierarchy. I'm expecting the Coveted Jewel is going to be awkward at some times, but so be it. Strip Mine's good in a deck with this many mana rocks, I'm pretty sure. I guess that's not that many. Feels wrong to not run the Strip Mine, but here we are. I don't think I need many forests, if any. Because we're never hard casting Primus. We just need to cast the Oko and the Minsk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we need more blue for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 blue. Okay. All right. Weird little spunky deck here in the cube queue. We'll see what we can do with this. I'm expecting to see a lot of aggro. This is a fantastic balance hand, my god. And indeed, turn 1 Esper Sentinel. So, how do I want to do this? I think it's okay to give them cards because we have balance. And we're only going to give them 1 card here with this start. Pretty nice. I'm going to have 6, maybe 7 mana next turn. Yeah, disgusting. Oh, that's good too. Do they have Mana Tithe? I can pay with the Mana Vault and then sacrifice it. It's kind of funny. Oh no! The Trinket Mage has no more targets in my deck. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll trade Mana Vault for Ocelot Pride. Primus looking hilarious in my hand. Oh, Staff's a good one. Um. Oh wait, I have currency converter, don't I? Never mind. We have 3 hits. That's great. I don't think we need to kill the Esper Sentinel with the Bombardiers here. Yep. I imagine you're gonna see a lot of this type of deck. Just like classic Stinky Boros. Ooh, there's the Comet. That's fun. Okay, let's Comet away here. Time to roll some dice. Five. So it's going to deal 5 damage to something and then go minus. Alright, so we're going to shoot their face. We can actually kill them pretty quickly. Oh, fair. Hey, I'll take that. We have red. Let's see. We need more blue, maybe? No, we need more white. What do we need? I guess if I grab another red, I can play the sneak attack and activate the sneak attack same turn. They can kill the Comet on board, but make it so it's a little bit more awkward. Oh, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Just
What a beautiful day, brother.
the Ajani is really annoying. Okay. Well, I could have had that deck. I mean, I passed up on it by passing the Ajani pick 1, pack 1, but like I said, that's just not fun to me. No shame to the opponent, but not fun to me. Yeah, they can deal a lot of damage here. Sack their cat, ping my mage for 1, it looks like. Huh. Seems like there might have been a better way to do this. I guess they just want to get the mage out of the way. Sure, that's fine. It's actually not that bad, all things considered. Otawara. Let's see, 24. They're looking at Primus like, what? I am getting very close to dead here. I don't think I'm supposed to balance that turn, but we need to balance very soon. Yeah, I mean... Let's see, so this would deal 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'd be 1 short of lethal.
More join our cause.
can make them recast their... They're not going to sack the Esper Sentinel in response. They can just recast it after the fact. So I'm going to take 1 less damage there, and then 1 less damage from an attack. Is this the nerfed one? Oh no, it's... I guess they can still hit me for extra. 1 off lethal. Let's see. If we oust the token and balance... Well, they're gonna gain life no matter what. Actually, they might... Do I want to oust the Guide of Souls? Is that better? Because then they might not sacrifice it. I guess I'm just dying to the Ajani anyways, aren't I? This probably doesn't even matter. Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just dead to the Ajani. Never mind. Good beats. Alright, well, we just died to stupid Boros. Again, nothing wrong with what they did. But to me, that's just a very boring deck. Good beats. We got rolled. Yeah, so... And actually, that's probably going to be, again, a very common thing that you see in this cube. People just latch onto a good constructed deck and force it. The Guide of Souls, the Ocelot, the Bombardment, the Ajani, like they had a clear plan in mind. Oh, Mountain turn 1, here we go. Let's get our blue source online. Wow, that's brutal. Oh, okay, Mountain Dark Depths. Now I am intrigued. Because that does not produce mana here. Whoa. Oh, okay. They have a stinker. Let's go grab our Mox. Play out the Vault. We already have 7 mana. Yeah, alright, they just kept a sketchy one. Their deck might be cool, I mean.
The brambles of truth twirl and curl, choking out lies.
Alright. Maybe they saw the Dark Depths in their opening hand and assumed it was going to add mana for them. I don't know. Utopia Sprawl! Okay, well now I wish I had my Strip Mine. Adding more green.
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
Sure. They definitely have Nadu in their deck. Alright, GG's. And similar to what I guess is the opposite of our previous opponent. In this cube, you're also going to have people that, you know, haven't played Powered Cube before. So might not know what they're doing as much. Or don't have an idea. Now, my deck looks like I don't have an idea of what I'm doing, let's be fair. But let's see if we can get some wins. It's gonna suck if the majority of decks you play against end up being those Boros decks, though, because that's kind of annoying and just redundant. Man, I wish I had grabbed Currency Converter this turn. This is actually a problem. I messed up by not grabbing Currency Converter turn 1, I think. Might even just grab a Talisman here since I don't have blue mana now. It's going to be too slow to Currency. Yeah, this is very awkward. Good news is, it does make our balance better. Because they're going to have to sacrifice lands. I'm going to just have to discard a bunch of cards, but I mean, I have Primus in hand that does nothing. I have Coveted Jewel in my hand that does nothing. We have Koligon's Command here. Yeah, that's pretty sicko. Alright, I take 5. So they're going to have to sack a land, sack 3 creatures, and I only have to discard 1 card, so it's not terrible, but... Oh! Oh, welcome to Powered Cube, Kenji! You balance wreck your opponent, and then they rip a Lotus, huh? That's pretty good.
I'm the best fire starter there is.
Ay. Well, this is my fault again. I should have Enlightened Tutor. Shocked myself on turn 1 and Enlightened Tutor for Currency Converter. And then Currency'd on turn 2 and maybe Flame Slashed, and then start activating the Currency Converter. Now, you have to... With Currency Converter, you have to discard lands to get treasure, so it's not like it's great fixing, because I need the lands there too anyways, but... Pretty funny. Might have a chance if we draw a land next turn for the Overlord tokens to keep Chandra just in time in check. But look at me, I'm Mardu Strikes again. Blue, too. Oh, that's not what we want to see. All right, well, a quick 0-2 start versus the aggro decks. It's okay, Kenji. It's fine. Look at me, I'm Mardu. Strikes again, 2 different times. But by my own, well, yeah, the deck's just bad. By my own admission, my deck is not very good, so getting it beat up by cohesive aggro decks, I guess, is an expected occurrence. God, what is this? It's a mulligan, right? Okay, that's not bad. Same lands? Or basically same lands. Mana Vault doesn't actually do much right now with this hand, and I can always go and get it again with the Trinket Mage should I need to. Okay, let's get the... dual land, or tri-land out first. Okay. White, black, red, blue. We might actually get a game where I'm not dead by turn 5. So that's kind of nice. Is there any rush here? I guess it's probably still just worth getting the Talisman online first. Touché. Because we might want to go and find sneak attack with the tutor, you know? Yeah, this is going to be a currency converter hand for sure. Jeez. Garbage hits there. Well, I hope my opponent doesn't do anything powerful here, because my hand is terrible. Five mana pass. God, I was hoping they'd animate their land and I'd get the flame slash it. You know the gross thing? I think I've balanced both times versus the aggro decks, and we still lost. Oh. Really? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the balance first. Then, do I want to tutor? Could go grab the coveted jewel. Seems actually worth it here. Nice. Very nice. Shock. pass. We're holding up Drain off the Jewel, and we're holding up Activation of Converter as well. Yeah, this is a matchup we want to see. Some other 5-color nonsense, 4-color nonsense. We are only a few cards away from Sheldock Isle, which Sheldock Isle throwing the coveted jewel is 8 damage. Kind of hilarious. I am not going to counter that. You may have your tokens, I think. Or nothing. Let's get the 2/2 online, because we want to make sure the coveted jewel is protected in a way. Blue, white, 1. Let's get Teferi online and see what they do in response. Nothing. Okay, good. We can bounce the jewel if we want to. Bounce the jewel, replay the jewel. That's actually kind of spicy. Okay, still get to hold up the drain. Once again, they didn't animate their fortress. That time they probably should have. Balance. 2, 4, 6. I would have to sack a land, discard a card. They can't even animate their fortress right now. Okay. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to discard Talisman there so that I could make a 2/2 off of the currency converter in case they do have a black land to animate their land and kill the Teferi. Small mistake there. Looks like I'm not punished, though. Let's see, how can I hold up? Tap like that. This
might be a bad idea.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then we'll just kill him next turn. Play Overlord, hold up mana drain. Sheldock the Bombardiers end of turn and kill them from 17. Oh, Toxic is a kind of a brutal one to hit with the mana drain because they pay the life off of it too. Alright, GG's. Yeah, my deck is... my deck is soup as hell. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. Versus the aggro decks, I should probably just bring in some more cheap interaction. I probably need that Galvanic Blast, huh? God, this deck is soup. Well, actually, I have enough early game interaction. I guess I don't need it. This deck is the poop soup. But you know what? That's okay. They can't all be bangers. On stream today, I was like, yeah, I'm going to definitely start farming this cube event and playing ranked. I was ranked 10 to start today. Has not gone as anticipated, but it's okay. Still fun. Still fun, and it introduces the world of powered cube to the rest of the world. I don't think I've won many die rolls here either, which would be nice. I really need to draw a red source. Thank you. I think I go ahead and just oust that thing. We can Minsk and Boo next turn. It was pretty hot. Pentad Prism. Tap land. Doesn't make sense to use their Prism here, right? No, okay. Nice hit. This is actually a disgusting draw now. Would love to make a Minsk and Boo. Oh, if they have a kill spell, they can do it in response to the trigger, kill Minsk and Boo before I can pump. Nice. I mean, that's good. Oh, they discarded. They discarded Psychic Frog instead of losing 3 life. That does not make sense. Even if they have Reanimate, that does not make sense. What on earth? Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Discard a card. Yeah, all right. I wanted to make sure I could sneak attack this turn. I'm gonna make 4 flyers off of this thing, and as well as hitting them for 7, so seems like a worthwhile scenario. Oh, they did keep the Plunderer on top. That was also a very sick draw. Alright, Comet, what are you gonna do? 6. Oh, so I make 2 1/1 squirrels that gain haste. If they want to discard the last card in their hand to give Psychic Frog flying, I'm okay with this. Nice. All right. 3 wins. That is maybe above expectation with this deck. At this point, I'm going to consider myself free rolling, even though technically I would need 1 more win to get the free roll. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I cannot win I'm pretty sure I've lost all of these die rolls. This hand is decent, but needs a green source. Ah, balance. balance would be so much better here if we were on the play. Oh, and they mulligan too! Wait, they're playing 49 cards. So might be a newer player. That is an impressive land start with an Inti. Good news. I found the red-green source, in fact. Actually, that's crazy nice. Inti can play lands, right? Yeah, they shouldn't have played a land from their hand this turn. Oh, not even... Okay. Goyf! Holy mother of Goyf.
I'm certain you're quite charmed to meet me.
Let's just get the Oko online, since Oko doesn't affect what we have to sacrifice for balance. Oh no! Oh, they can take the balance. Oh, I got punished so hard. I mean, I guess they only have one more card in their hand, but... Brutal. Okay, well, we're actually doing fine here. Fine-ish.
I invite you to change your ways.
The sun is warm. The air is sweet. He will
Because if they don't rip something this turn, they are basically dead. Yeah, that is not what they needed to find. Alright. Just all out attacking. Nice. Take those. Yeah. Okay, 4 wins. I am relieved, I'm excited, I'm overjoyed. Let's win some die rolls, let's do some stuff. Oh, too funny. On the play. Oh, this hand is nasty, right? Yeah. This is a disgustingly good hand. This is turn 1 Talisman. I can go turn 2 Overlord Impend. Or I can go Bombardiers instead. And then set up for the... Oh no, wait, that doesn't work. I guess this is an enchantment, right? Yeah. So I can't sack it to the Bombardiers. In any case. Still a very good turn 2 for us, I'd say. Chromox, that is a very nice one. Losing a Braid. Tinker! I hope I can oust their target. They have the Citadel. So I need to pressure them as much as I can here. Red, white, green, white. Do I have any more? No, I want to keep the red. Alright. 9 life to work with Citadel. Did play 1 land off the top. Fracture! Overlord! Well, actually, we have good... and they're just dead to Bombardiers right now. They're dead on board to Bombardiers. Okay. That is neutral. Oh, stupid bombardiers, dude. I hate this card. I hate this card. I hate Gut. That was a turn 2 Tinker Citadel. And yet, we very lucky had a somehow aggressive draw in this deck. We had turn 2 Overseer or Overlord or whatever into turn 3 Bombardiers, and the sacking of the permanent was clutch there on that first attack turn. Blue Tree Gamer. Alright, I'm on the draw with balance, which sucks since I don't have any mana rocks, but I played the wrong land. I was supposed to play Sacred Foundry. Whoops. I'm gonna have to shock myself to Flame Slash now. Oh, I'm bad at this game. Okay, they might not be aggro. I got scared. I saw the Arid Mesa. I figured they were going to be Boros, but... That... Again, we'll be playing against people of all varying skill levels, but a turn 2 iteration having already played a land is... Yeah, not good. Need to get our blue source online. This hits Planeswalkers? Artifact, creature, enchantment. Ah, frickin' Teferi. Frickin' poopin' Teferi, dude.
No, I'm late for class.
Oh my god. Well, despite their expressive iteration, we are getting very wrecked. I couldn't march there because of the Teferi, notably.
Use your words.
Well, that's good. I don't mind them doing that.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Is that better than Overlord? Or sorry, is that better than Minsc and Boo here? No, probably not. They have to have exactly Mana Tithe. Subtlety! Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I do want to draw that, but... I also need lands real bad. They can redraw their Ancestral with the damn Tameo. Or they could get their Subtlety back if they want to. We're so hosed. Yeah. Pretty good.
Has to plan for the future.
Pretty deliciously good.
Let's try this.
Alright. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. If you got me, you got me.
Who says you look easy to wallop? His words.
Oh, can they kill Minsc in response? They have Unholy Heat too.
Well, this is a sad day for
Oh boy.
Bigger is
I mean, I guess I make them
always
trade with token. absolutely obliterated here.
That's the library.
I'll protect you.
What I might need to do is like fire off Time Twister and hope to hit the combo of Cat, my own Teferi, and one of my mana accelerants. They also had a counter, apparently.
I am not defenseless.
Here goes nothing.
Um. Okay, let's go like this. Let's start off with currency converter activation, see if we can find a land. Go for an exile of their March. Oh, sorry, March exile of their Foundry. And then set up for balance, hoping that they don't have another counter. Because this would make them sacrifice 2 lands and discard 4 cards, so. And lose their token for that fact. Okay, fair enough. All right, I mean that was a really good balance. Still on the back foot by quite a bit, but that helps. It certainly helps. This is one of those scenarios where I'm just happy to be here. My deck is trash. Land, and a Fire Blast in their deck? Whoa. It's a little bit surprising. I mean, I'm kind of hoping they grab their Ancestral again and just Ancestral for the 3rd time. Because then the Time Twister becomes a lot better. Since they're just going to have a full grip anyways, yeah.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Oh, if they don't play their Ancestral, then... then are you saying they have another counter? That's sick. Nothing I can do about it. Could be Remand, I guess. I don't have 3 mana! Oh my god. Wow. That was actually one of the few counters that got me good.
The library.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I got this.
I think that probably does it, huh? Gonna be difficult to come back from that one. That was our out. Maybe a world where I draw like sneak attack somehow? It's just all kinds of over. You got me. Good beats. All right, well, we got annihilated in every single one of our losses. Brutal, but I am very pleased to have gotten 5 wins with this deck because it was a jank collection of stuff. Hopefully you got to see how good Bombardiers is, and that was in a deck where it's not even at its best. I mean, yeah, I have a bunch of talismans to throw around, but you can imagine how good this is in a more aggressive strategy. Just if your opponent doesn't deal with it, they're just like dead the following turn, you know? Okay, Powered Cube number 1 in the books for here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.